Holy shit, whose room is that? Is it my room? Yeah, probably looks like a dorm room, I think. So, what now? Oh, it's Aaron's room. Oh. Crack my knuckles as we head into Aaron's room, tired from the games we played one after another. Up to you. Anything you want to do in particular? Not really. What about you? Nope, not really. As long as it's something you'll enjoy. Now, what would I enjoy? You know better than I do. Well, I know I want to stay inside. It's way too hot today. Agreed. Also, going outside requires walking, and I love my life of being a couch potato. Thank you very much. Oh, it's decided then. Let's go to the gym. I want to run for an hour or two. Come with me, Aaron, or I'll drag you. Aaron snorts and shakes his head. If you wanted to make me weep and throw a temper tantrum, you found yourself a way. I hope you're being honest, because I kind of want to see that. Well, kidding. You really though, what should we do? More video games? Look how red and sweaty your hands are. No, holy shit. I didn't know people existed like that. How can you say no to more video games? Holy shit, what the hell, man? Computer games? What's the fucking difference? Video games, computer games. What? Aren't they the same? Spamming keyboard buttons isn't any better either. Well, you could connect a controller to it, you know, this technology that lets you insert a thing called a USB and you can play with a controller. And you don't need to mash keyboard buttons. Spam keyboard buttons. But hey. But board games? Aaron. Okay, never mind. There are two of us anyway. I guess we could just talk. That's fucking boring, dude. Yeah, about what though? Silence engulfs us and I can't help but blink at the awkwardness of it. The words always pour out of us when we aren't actively thinking about what to talk to each other. But now I'm just drained of potential conversation topics. The irony almost makes me laugh. We could play Truth or Dare. I giggle despite myself. You have to turn even casual conversations into a game. Hey, it was either that or utter silence. I'm too lazy to do any dares though. I'm too scared. Oh, don't you dare. Dares. Don't you dare. Oh shit, wait a second. Yeah, there we go. That's not it at all. You're too passive to give me any actually risky dares anyway. Excuse you, there are plenty of risky dares and terrifying things I could force you to do. Like what? Like... His voice trails off as his brow furrows, clearly trying but failing to come up with a devious dare, and I smirk in victory. Point proven. Like what you'll hear once you've actually let me give you a dare. Again, point proven. Aaron pouts the strangely endearing gesture, making my smile grow. What about you then? What do you dare me to do? I bet you couldn't come up with great ones either. Oh, I'm not the one who suggested Truth or Dare, you know. Okay, that's true, but it was still a good idea. In theory. Practice matters more than theory. I don't even know what I'd ask you if you prompted me for a truth question. I think I can. You know what? Change of plans. What if I just ask you a bunch of questions that you have to basically answer 20 questions basically? But you don't need to ask me anything since as you said you can't think of anything anyway. I'm a gracious man, you know. I flick his forehead, snorting. Snorting that cocaine. Sorry. Gracious, right? Oh shit, my voice is gone, dude. You know what? Just for that, I think I'll get the first turn. Here's a question for you. Yeah, I'm the one asking the questions, remember? And you're also the one who suggested Truth or Dare, not whatever else this is becoming. Answer up or I'm making you streak across the college campus. You wouldn't. I would. I don't actually expect him to do it, but hey. So, your question... Why have you been so eager to, like, I don't know, give me stuff to do lately? That's a terrible way of putting it, but you know what I mean. Lately he's been non-stop requesting to hang out with me, or handing me games, or sending me strange links to activities, if you know what I mean. Sorry. Activities though. At first I thought his crush on me was just driving him to want to hang out with me, or with me more, or something. Weird, but sweet in its own way if you looked at this from a certain angle. But then I realized he was pushing Luke, other boys, and other people and things completely unrelated to us onto me. What? Which didn't seem like the type of thing a love-struck boy would be doing to a girl he liked. Aaron blushes, averting his gaze. Averting? What? Averting? Oh, yeah. Okay, maybe I should really go streak across the campus instead. I elbow him and roll my eyes. You would never get on with the truth. There's nothing stopping me from lying. I think the fact that you said that means you probably won't. What? Go on. It's just... Well, you seemed kind of down lately. I don't know exactly what is going on though. I have a bit of an idea after what you talked to me about the other day, and when I visited you at work. I don't know enough how to fix whatever it is, though, so I just wanted to cheer you up and help you focus, since we do have exams coming up soon after all. Probably did a terrible job, didn't I? I pause, then begin to laugh as is rambling. Thank you, that's really sweet of you. He beams, but then a smile fades quickly. I couldn't really help in the end, though. All I succeeded at was making myself look even more of a weirdo. No, you didn't. I pause, a teasing grin rising to my face. Well, maybe a little. Aaron shoots me a mock glare and I giggle. Like that, that's my giggle voice. Giggle sound effect, or whatever. It's the thought that counts, though. Thank you. It makes me happy to know that you care about me. Of course I care about you. I couldn't just stand by and do nothing when you're feeling somewhat down. The warmth spreads across my chest without my permission, and I find myself grinning at him, reaching out to touch his arm lightly. Aaron really is such a sweetheart. Thank you. His cheeks turn pink as he ducks his head in an almost shy gesture. I know, I should thank you for trusting me enough to confide in me. Of course I trust you, you're my best friend. And I really do trust him. And I would tell him everything about me if I could. Well, you could, it's your choice, dude. You could. There's no one stopping you, holy shit. Oh. His blush deepens and his eyes dart away as a pleased smile pressed the brow of his face. Can't he tell I just basically... That's what I was thinking, dude. What the fuck? I just can't just temporarily friend-zone him. Why is he looking so damn happy over what I said? I trust you too, well. You're my best friend in the whole world. I can't stifle a startled laugh. He is such an idiot. He can't even tell when he's being friend-zoned. I shake my head at him, both exasperated and amused. I'm not sure how else to make my rejection clear without just flat out telling him that I'm not interested in him that way. But I can't really do that when he has never even told me how he feels about me. But what? Why would I want to reject him? What? This is play. Who knows? I might be even wrong about his romantic feelings for me. Maybe he feels nothing but platonic friendship. Yeah, totally, man. Yeah, no. Yeah, of course. What, dude? What the hell, man? By this point, if you don't know if it's platonic friendship or what else, dude, you need help, man. Instead of the relief and hope I had expected to accompany the thought, I only feel a flash of hurt and sadness, my chest tightening. I quickly shoved those feelings away, shaking my head slightly to myself. No. Wait, there's only two no's, okay. I can't afford to develop feelings for him. What the fuck? Why? Just go with the flow. If it's happening, just let it happen. It's just I don't get it, man. I'm not the fun for him. How? How do you know? Just some stupid fucking red string tied across your finger, and the fucking red string, man. I swear to God. I'm not, no matter how much either of us wishes things were different, just don't make them different. Holy shit. Honestly, it's like dragging on. It's like, come on, at this point, come on, man. It's not cool, Valerie. At this point, you should. Let's just play. The day Aaron moves on from me and falls in love with someone more deserving of his affection will be a happy day for both of us. Well, are you okay? You just suddenly started to look sad. Did I say something wrong? I lift my head, meeting Aaron's worried eyes as well as try some effort. No, I'm fine. Are you sure? You suddenly zoned out on me. Then your expression changed into a super sad one. You looked almost like a dejected puppy or something. My lips quirk up words into a more genuine smile. A dejected puppy? Are you describing yourself? Oh well, come on. I'm more like a superhero underdog puppy. It's clear he's trying to distract me from my sad thoughts, and surprisingly it works. I find myself giggling at his silliness. How is an underdog puppy a superhero? Well, you know this puppy who's not really a dog, but he's an underdog, so he's not a puppy and he's not a dog, but he's an underdog, so technically he's a dog, but he's not a puppy and a dog at the same time, so that kind of makes him a superhero. I should write a thesis on that. I should, just publish some research papers on that theory I just developed or some shit. Holy shit, what am I talking about? Let's move on. Like in some of those really weird video games or movies, where the original hero gets caught in a trap or whatever, and only the underdog can save everyone because the villains don't expect anything from them and fail to take precautions. And blink at him for a few moments, my eyebrows raised. I have never played anything like that. Are you just making that up? No, I'm not. No, I'm not. I'm sure there are some books like that too. Yeah, there are plenty of books. I don't understand how haven't you read them. Well, if so, I haven't read them. That's tragic. We need to remedy the problem immediately. I know just the game to get you familiar with that storyline. A glint of excitement enters Aaron's eye and I giggle over our reaction. Fine, I suppose I won't mind. You already converted me into a fan of your video games. Yes, +1 to the gamers. Population, whatever the fuck, man. Aaron grins broadly at those words, and I can almost visualize a wagging tail behind him. He's definitely the more puppy-like of the two of us. I know I could do it, don't worry. I'll just help you see the light. Or lured me over to the dark side. I would never. We share a grin, the excitement and joy still rolling off of him in waves. Anyway, I guess we got really distracted. Sorry about that. I lift my shoulder in a small shrug to indicate that I don't mind. Our conversations are always funner when unplanned. How do you have planned conversations? You do have planned conversations, that's a thing, but it's like between friends. Holy shit, how do you have a planned conversation? I don't know, man. It's my turn to ask a question. It's my turn to ask a question, isn't it? Since you asked yours already. What's a good one? Oh. What's your biggest secret? Or the most important thing to you? Either one is fine. His eyes are positively sparkling in anticipation, almost excitement. I hope it's good. I want to know more about you. I freeze, however, unable to figure out what to say. The only possible answers to both those questions are practically one and the same. They're incredibly obvious as a result of how much the thought of it consumes my life. My biggest secret, my ability to see the red strings. The most important thing to me, the pursuit of my soulmate, a happily ever after. It's been like that for so long, perhaps since what? Since birth? Dude, what the fuck? That's fucked up, man. But I can't possibly tell him that, right? As I glance back at his excited, trusting face, I find that I can't quite meet his eyes, his complete trust in me, which I was pleased by mere seconds ago. now causes my chest to squeeze with doubt and guilt instead. I take a deep breath, then shakily laugh. Well, I'm sure he'll just think I'm kidding, even if I tell him the truth, so there's no harm. There's no way he could possibly believe me if I told him the truth, so I think I will. I'm sure I will disappoint him in doing so, but if he doesn't believe me, it's his issue, it's not mine. I won't find myself consumed by this overbearing guilt any longer. Perhaps part of me is exhausted by the weight of this secret that I carry every day from everyone around me. This invisible wall that sets people apart from me. The only other person I can ever talk about this is with Luke. But he's made it pretty clear that he doesn't want to acknowledge the existence of strings, as though ignoring it would make it easier to forget it. It doesn't matter if Aaron doesn't believe what I say. I just want the moment of relief when I can finally confide in someone about this life-changing secret I plan on taking to the grave. Who is a better candidate than Aaron? Who is the most unlikely person to send me to a mental hospital in a straitjacket? Christ, Aaron, do you really want the truth? Of course, don't tell me you've forgotten what the game is called. Truth or dare, of course I didn't. What do you take me for? Sigh, biting down my own lip so hard that I can taste the metallic tang of blood. Holy shit, it's possible to do that? I don't know. I think, I don't know, I heard something that you can't really hurt yourself. I don't know, we're just getting sidetracked here. Let's go. You're not going to believe me. Try me. I trust you, Ral, really. I force myself to believe you, even if you tell me you really are an alien formation. Pff, of course not. Nothing like that. Actually, what I'm about to say might be worse, even more unbelievable. Aaron's chin lifts slightly as though rising to my challenge. Try me, Val. You know my interest in red strings? Of course I do. I avert my gaze, unable to keep holding eye contact. I start to fidget with my hands, struck by a strange nervousness. Well, have you ever stopped to wonder why? A handful of times, but everyone has their little quirks. Something they love above all else for whatever reason. For me, it's video games. For my babysitter, it's perfumes. Wait, you have a babysitter? What the fuck? What the fuck, man? You piece of shit. You have a babysitter? Did I read that right? My babysitter. Oh, maybe his old babysitter, perhaps? I don't know. For my father, it's overpriced teas. Overpriced teas. Interesting. I never realized you had a special reason. Aaron pauses, tilting his head and regarding me with a curious gaze. Will you tell me why? That's why I brought it up. I laugh awkwardly again, unsure how to progress this conversation. It's possible that I can see the red strings of fate that tie soulmates together. Blank. Wait, what? I keep my gaze on my hands, too much of a coward to look up at him and take in his reaction. Yeah, so, say there are two soulmates, yeah? They're still alive. There will be an intangible red string run around each person's pinky fingers, expanding and contracting as they move farther and closer. No, the mechanism makes sense. I've read enough of red strings to understand that much. But I peek up at him to see him shaking his head. to shaking his head, confusion knotting his brows. Well, what does this have to do with the question? It's fine if you didn't feel comfortable answering. We didn't have to make up a random story about red strings and stuff. I know, I'm not. Whatever are you doing, Val? Stop it. Just pass it off as a joke, laugh or something. Yet I somehow can't bring myself to follow my own suggestions. Maybe it's the doubt in his eyes, the over-disappointment. I knew from the beginning that my story wouldn't be something Aaron would believe me. Wouldn't be something Aaron would believe. In fact, that was kind of the point. Also, I'll take a second here to talk about the soundtrack. I do notice it's changed now. I did not notice when. Probably when all this Truth and Dare thing started. But yeah, that's cool. I thought the soundtrack remained the same every time. That's cool. The soundtrack changed. Yay! Plus, positive. Double plus. I don't know how that makes any difference if it's a double plus or a triple plus or a minus. Nobody cares what I say anyway. Moving on. Nonetheless, the shift in his trust for me feels jarring, unpleasant. I hate it. I want him to trust me, though I don't understand why. I don't want to disappoint him, not like this, and could it be possible that I actually want him to believe my story about the red strings of fate? There's an impossible wish, a pointless one too. But for some unfathomable reason, I want him to believe me. I want him to understand me. You asked me what my biggest secret was. My biggest secret is that I can see the red strings of fate that bind people together. You asked me what was most important to me. I almost have to choke out the next few inevitable words. True love. The pursuit of a true love. A lover whom I can treasure. One who will treasure me. I'm a romantic, I admit it. But I can't see the strings, Aaron. They're right before my eyes, taunting me. Sorry. I just my legs just slipped. I don't know how to explain it to you, but hey. I should shut up and change the topic. But the music is too cool to change the topic. Yet now that I've brought it up, it's like the floodgates have opened, and the words keep pouring and pouring and pouring out of my mouth, refusing to stop. I say I believe you, Rich. I'm sorry, but I don't. Why would they be taunting you? I can see other red strings of fate. I can see Irene's broken string. Wait, what? Symbolizing our deceased soulmate. I can see the strings that ties together random passerby on the street. I can see strings that are tattered, broken, thinning, knotted, sheer from too much expansion. But what I can't see is my own string. Where there should be a red knot and a circle, there is nothing. Air. I find myself holding I find myself holding my breath, hoping, praying that he would believe me, that he would hear the truth in my words. I am sorry. Well, you're clearly being honest with me, or I don't think you would be so distraught. Either that or you're an incredible actress. Which leads only one conclusion. I hate to say this, but he stutters a surprising amount even by his standards, and I realize with a sinking feeling what he's about to say. Can you see my string? If you want to ask me if no, wait, what? That's not what I was thinking. If you want to ask me if I've been to a therapist or the doctor or something, don't bother. I can see Aaron flinching slightly at the harsh, cutting tone of my voice. The usual guilt I'd feel is overshadowed by both hurt and sorrow. Aaron ducks his head, his lips trembling. I look away. I should have expected this. No, I did expect this. Yet somehow, hearing Aaron's reaction hurts. I'm sorry. I want to believe you. I do. It's hard for me to suddenly take all this in. Ask Luke. What? Ask Luke what I'm telling you. He'll corroborate my claims. The word continued to fall, but someone else is controlling my mouth, and I wince. Yeah, holy shit! I just gave a secret away too. Damn it! Luke is going to kill me for giving away his secret too. But if Luke's the only person who can confirm what I say and keep Aaron from calling a psychiatrist about his insane best friend, surely he would help me. Okay, so I think I know how kind of how the story would go. So I have to take a moment to talk. Sorry about that. I know how the story would go from here. I think now Luke would come in. We'd go for Luke, and then Luke would be like, "Hell yeah, it's true." And then we'd be like, "What about the broken string?" And then Luke would be like, "Hey, the broken string is actually good," and something like that. And we'll be like, "Holy shit, what the fuck, man?" We may not be that close, or at least not close in Aaron and I, but we've become friends over the last few months, thanks to the tentative understanding between us due to our shared secret. He must understand how I feel, all this desperation to tell someone close to me about this massive secret we have to keep. Surely he will understand and help me, won't he? I don't know. He could or he could not. I do not know. Honestly, we don't know much about this Luke character. He seemed nice. He didn't seem mean or you know, that kind of shadowy, double-faced. Not double-faced, but you know, he seemed helpful enough. But whatever, we'll see. Oh, he might not at first, but he's not a very good liar. I'm sure you can get enough out of him. Eventually, if you tell him that I told you about this and that you're concerned I have some untreated mental illness, God damn it. He didn't have one either. A string, I mean. That's how we recognized each other. Valerie. I'm well aware of the defensive tone lining my voice, and I hate it. Hate that I have to defend myself to someone I believe is my best friend. I have to blink away the tears burning in my eyes. I just wanted him to understand. Well, to be fair though, can't be like, dude, what the fuck, man? I can see these red strings tied around everybody's fingers. Dude, I'm so high right now, I can literally 420 out of this window. You're gonna not say something like that and just be the other person, just expect the other person to be like, yeah, you know, yeah, that's true. Yeah, I saw it on Google and Wikipedia. That's true, I believe. No, totally possible. Yeah, I can't expect someone to go like that. So, yeah. Why doesn't he understand? Without meaning to, my volume begins to raise until I'm practically shouting at him. If I'm in I can't shout, dude, my throat is already hurting, but imagine I'm shouting, alright? Just fucking crank up your volume or something. If I'm insane, at least Luke is insane with me. At least he's been insane with me since he was born. Long before we knew each other in the same way as me. Do you really think Luke would be the type to gaslight you for fun? Ask him. Sure, he'll even say the truth. My teeth dig deeper into my lower lip, the pain keeping further outbursts at bay. There's a long moment of siren before Aaron replies, almost amusedly. No, I don't think he would. I don't think you would either. I just look with my science presentations and projects, okay? That's saying a lot. Neither of us can manage a weak smile at his weak joke. And you? I trust you way more than I trust him. He licks his lips, and then takes a long deep breath. I'll be asking Luke for a confirmation. Just because it's a lot to take in, you know. I look away again, sucking a quick breath to try and calm myself. I have to push away that slight pang of hurt that he still doesn't fully believe me. This is progress, right? He's trying to believe me. That's better than insisting I'm crazy. I had always expected this reaction from him. I'm not sure why I lost my temper at him for no reason. Any normal person with this ability to see the strings would react the same way. Hell, I'm sure even if our situation was reversed, I'd have made worse remarks about his sanity. Yeah, I get it. Silence drags on between us, more awkward and tense than it's ever been between us. I begin to regret what I've done, not just because I've confessed my secret to someone who possibly still thinks I may be insane, but because I've pushed him away. This time, inadvertently, I'm the one who's created an invisible wall between Aaron and me. I'm sorry, I just dumped all my baggage on you. It was supposed to be a fun game, to let us go closer. I'm tripped apart, you do. Almost look like my insanity. No, don't be. You're not dumping your baggage on me. You're letting me to get you know better, and this only started because I asked you to trust me with your biggest secret. I wanted and still want to learn more about you, good and bad. And I want to believe you and see things from your perspective, no matter how hard that is, no matter how far-fetched your truth seems. I close my eyes, tired from everything that just happened. I know. Thank you for wanting to understand me. I'm still sorry for all this. Valerie, I can't believe you. Yet. And I'm sorry for that. At the same time, I don't think you'd lie to me for fun. At least not like you would seem to so stressed, so vulnerable. At least I hope not. Maybe I'm completely wrong in saying and thinking this, but I suppose it's not likely believing you about soulmates and red strings will ever hurt me. I trust you, and I'll try to trust your words too. That's the best thing I can expect from him, I suppose. Sighing, I give a tear's nod. I only hope one day he'll realize I'm not lying to him after all. Hey Luke! How's it going, man? Long time no see! Looking good today. Well, I'll end this here. I don't know if it's like the thing is, if it's in the end of a recording, I'll just end it here. If it's the middle of a recording, I'll not end it here. You can still continue to watch. But if you watched it, thank you so much for joining me. If you liked it, I think we're nearing one of the endings. I think the Aaron ending. Be sure to watch out for the next parts, and I think I'll play all the endings. Because I have saves, you know, save states, and I don't need to replay the entire game. At least not from the beginning to play each ending. So yeah, probably I'll try to do that. Anyway, thank you so much for watching, and I hope I didn't bore you enough. I mean, I hope I didn't bore you too much. I didn't bore you enough. I hope I didn't bore you too much, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye. Have a nice day, whatever you're gonna do. I don't know. What you gonna do? Oh, you're gonna go skateboarding? That's right, I have my skateboard right here. You can hear it. Listen. I don't know if the mic picks up or not, but that's my skateboard. I won't lie to you, would I? No, probably. Anyway, goodbye.